Edu. We're getting you registered right now.
Wait. Hold up. I thought you had to show up on site to register at Homes.
You can do either one. You know that career you talk about all the time? The life you dream about? It starts today. How does that famous quote go?
Please don't.
The secret to getting ahead is
getting started.
Spring classes start January 12th, and there's no classes on Fridays. Register at a campus near you Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 3:30, or right now at homecc.edu. And remember, your tuition could be free with a 20 on your ACT.
Holmes Community College.
no place like Homes.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
1039 WYAB, Pocahontas, Jackson.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Linda Kenyon. For the first time, the U.S. has struck a target inside the nation of Venezuela. More from CBS's Michael Wallace.
President Trump says the strike last week was on what he called an implementation area.
There was a major explosion in the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs.
He didn't say where the facility was. He has not confirmed reports the CIA carried out the strike. U.S. Southern Command says it took out another alleged drug-running boat in a known narco-trafficking route in the Eastern Pacific yesterday, killing 2 people. That makes 30 strikes on alleged drug boats since early September, with 107 people killed. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
President Trump is warning Iran against reconstituting its nuclear program.
I hope they're not trying to build up again, because if they are, we're going to have no choice but very quickly to eradicate that buildup.
The president made that comment as he hosted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at his home in Florida for talks on the next phase of the Gaza ceasefire. Brian Cole is appearing at a court hearing today. He's the man who confessed to placing 2 pipe bombs on Capitol Hill the night before the January 6th attack at the U.S. Capitol building. CBS's Scott McFarlane has the latest.
It's going to be a detention hearing for Brian Cole. Prosecutors have to argue why Cole needs to be held in jail pre-trial. They've already argued that he confessed to being the Capitol Hill pipe bomber, that he did so out of anger or frustration with both political parties and had no connection to the January 6th insurrection. Cole hasn't entered a plea yet. This will be his first appearance since just after his arrest.
The Department of Homeland Security is conducting a fraud investigation in Minneapolis involving child care facilities and other businesses.
This is the branch of DHS Homeland Security Investigations that investigates and prosecutes criminal activity that has a criminal, immigration, and international nexus. So human trafficking, for example, child exploitation, and yes, fraud.
CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya Galvez. A brutal winter storm has brought snow, ice, and strong winds to the Midwest. CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano has more.
The storm's massive front spawned tornadoes in Illinois as the cold air collided with spring-like temperatures. And another 1 to 3 feet of lake effect snow is forecast in western New York and Pennsylvania, where temperatures are expected to drop well below freezing ahead of the new year.
Thousands of flights were delayed or canceled on this busy holiday travel week during what has been termed a bomb cyclone weather system. The storm is now moving northeast. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive. See why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive to stay protected on the road. See for yourself at Progressive.com.
Between all the holiday parties,
Weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, all natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better, and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or pick some up today at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery,
are now available at Wegmans.
Local news and weather brought to you by Mississippi Energy Services. We're your fast, affordable, and friendly generator service company. msenergy.us. msenergy.us.
The people killed in a Jackson fire identified. Sunny and 44 this afternoon. Another night in the mid-20s tonight, and it's mostly clear, so you can expect a possible layer of frost tomorrow morning. Wednesday, sunny with a high at 57, and the warm-up brings you to a high of 64 New Year's Day and 70 Friday. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. The two people who died in a fire about 10:30 Tuesday morning on Regina Street in Jackson were Robert and Charlene McCullough, according to a family member who spoke with WLBT. It is still unclear how the fire started, but that family member says the house was dilapidated. The two fatal crashes that are being reported by the Highway Patrol for their Christmas holiday travel period from the 23rd to the 26th happened in Lauderdale and Lincoln counties. They were doing some ticket writing, too, with 4,130 tickets and 69 arrests for DUI and 477 for seatbelt violations. 195 wrecks were reported over those 3 days. In Scott County, 56-year-old Billy Slaughter was put in the lockup Monday morning when a deputy says Slaughter shot at him twice when he was there to answer Slaughter's call about a disturbance. That was at a house on Watson Drive near Forest. Sheriff Mike Lee says Slaughter is charged with aggravated assault on an officer. Sometimes finding a doctor in rural Mississippi is not easy, but the state has gotten $206 million from the federal government to help make access to medical care better, says Governor Tate Reeves. That's coming from the Centers for Medicaid and Medicare. Reeves says that's a result of the state submitting a plan back in November. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good Tuesday morning. It is the Chip Matthews program here on the WYAB airwaves.
Y'all, I don't know what he's got going on over there, but Halloween was a month or two ago.
I'm wearing camouflage.
I know, but it looks like a Halloween costume. It's New Year's. What's with the get up? You look like you just come from Desert Storm, or you hopped out of an army tank or something. I mean, and in the blue collar.
Well, I'm just.
I mean, I walked in and you said I'm invisible. I'm an invisible woman.
I'm wearing camouflage. I am invisible.
We all wish you would be invisible. I promise.
And then this morning, when I was riding down the Natchez Trace, and somebody was passing me with their lights on. I want y'all to understand that the government, federal government that is, which runs the Natchez Trace, has, they've done millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of studies so that deer and people can coexist on the Natchez Trace.
Right.
There is no reason to speed. They have figured out the speed so that deer and Americans can live together running up and down the road.
Yeah. Okay.
So you understand? That way, when the deer are wearing their camouflage and hiding in the woods, that's why antlers look like branches.
Okay.
Do you think I make this stuff up?
Yes. Okay. So did you almost hit a deer this morning?
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was concerned about those that were speeding ahead of me with their flashers on
Yeah.
like the deer see their flashers.
I don't think they pay any attention to anything.
And there's a big buck that lives out there
Yeah.
on the Natchez Trace.
Mm-hmm.
There's several of them, but there's one that's called Big Buck. That's what all the other deer call him.
Big buck.
And so I thought by wearing camouflage today when I drove by at the proper speed the government has indicated that you should drive at,
Mm-hmm.
if I wore camouflage, I wouldn't startle him and wake him this morning when I drove past him on the Natchez Trace. Because, when you see somebody come through on the trace in their, of course, I'm picked up by my big limousine and driven to work every morning.
And those dim lights. They're like candles.
You mean I have candles for headlights?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. They're awful.
Well, you need to get up. I have to get up every morning and light those candles.
Yes.
So if y'all would like to donate to the CHIP Candle Fund, and you have to have that long lighter.
Yeah.
In order to light the candles.
Yeah, because they're deep well lights.
Well, no, I can light them from inside the car. I don't have to get out and walk around and stand in the cold.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
you got lots of people to say good morning to.
Oh, yeah. That's because everybody loves me. And I want to talk about that for just a moment.
Oh, no. People love you?
No.
You love me?
No.
What?
Today is Bob Crushell's funeral today.
Oh, okay.
Is honoring. And of course, we're going to miss it. Unless are you going to be here for the 9 to 10 o'clock hour today?
I am.
Okay. So you're going to miss it too, because it's at 10:30. So I'm going to miss it today, but I want y'all to think about all of the restaurateurs in the Jackson area. And I mean, this place is going to be packed.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, all the love that has come out online for Bob Crushell. And I mean, he's an icon. And when you think back through time, you have politicians and then you have restaurant owners.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. More restaurant owners should have been politicians, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because what you do when you're preparing a menu, like right now, we're trying to develop the menu for the steakhouse, the price show. As a restaurant owner, you care about the community and you care about the price you're going to charge for a steak.
That's correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't the government think about that?
Oh, because they don't care.
That's right. That's exactly right. So who is loved the most in the community? When I think of Bill Latham, who we lost this year, and I think back over time, you had Pop Primos, who was loved in the community when Primos was starting out way back millions of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, or however long.
Yeah, those little pockets to put your hands in to keep them warm.
I thought it was to scratch my nipples. But I'm talking to you about, I mean, when you think about restaurant in Canton, we grew up at Wardell's, and he was just an icon.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at the people and then you look at Fred Cerami and people like that are just, you're more dedicated to the people if you're a restaurateur than if you're a politician.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you're loved more
Mm-hmm.
by the people.
Mhm.
Because as I look at Bob Crushell, and the only person then I think of also Drake Elder at Bebop
Mhm.
and the whole crew at Bebop. And I remember going to their funeral, and every restaurant owner in Jackson was at Drake Elder's funeral at
Mhm.
his memorial service. And I'm sitting there now thinking about it. I'm just going, the local restaurant owner is the most important person in the community because he's the only one trying to bring people together.
Correct.
And it's just iconic as I look at Bob Crushell. Everybody has talked about them. And then nobody really thinks about the real thing about that. I mean, he pretty much died. He'd been sick for a while recently, but he died suddenly over the last few months. So now his restaurant will be open on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be open for the month of January. And I don't know and so when I look at that, I go, so you've got all these people that worked in that restaurant that and the families. When one restaurateur goes down, you might lose a whole staff that doesn't have jobs in the future.
Right.
And it's like, and in a community that it's so important of what they do. And when you think about the chain restaurants come and go, they do not care.
Mm-mm.
Do.
That's what I was about to say. You know, us being independent restaurateurs, the big boxes hurt us too. And those big boxes just come in and stay and take what they want from the community and leave, to whereas we truly care about what we feed you.
And that's the same for the business people that own cleaners and the people that own plumbing supply companies and hardware stores and all that. You got to always think local. That's what, when you think of this radio stations, it is run for the local people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't take government money because they feel that government money is our money.
Right.
And if we need to tell you what the government's doing, the government tells us, and then we will tell you on the radio. We're not, our opinion is not slighted because of it.
Right.
And when you look at the big radio station, there's a big conglomerate, super blah, blah, blah. They ain't bigger than Super Chip, I can promise you that. But they're super whatever.
Yeah. Well, comparing us to, you started this conversation off with how the government treats themselves, and that's what it is they get in office and they get treated better than the normal person, and they begin to like it, and people begin to cater to them, and then it becomes about them and not the people that they represent.
And when you look at all of that, the only people that really exist that take care of the people are the restaurateurs.
That's correct.
And so when you look back in time, I mean, that's why I tie all this together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go like, for instance, John Dennery was around forever. You had, and you look at Fred Cerami and you look at Bill Latham, you even think of something like Frank's Biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, you still hear about Frank's Biscuit, and there ain't been a Frank's Biscuit in 30 or 40 years, it seems like.
Yeah.
They were good.
They
were good.
Good.
And, you know, he used to, when he moved from County Line Road, when County Line Road was a dirt road, down to by the Coliseum, and then later on, I mean, was he there next, or was he at the Silver? There was a restaurant, the Silver Platter in downtown Jackson, that people used to go to. But I mean, but that's what it's all about.
And it's not easy work.
You know, and like today, you come in and you're talking about, well, we've got to do so many people. We got a big building, and you're doing the math, and you're going, we got to do 107 people a day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have people.
And people in the seats.
We got to have butts in chairs, and people want to eat.
Yep.
And you look at Two Sisters. Somebody's got, Jeff Thomas put up Two Sisters. And you think of all these people that are iconic in the community who have made things good. Good morning from Stark Vegas. Is Ellen out gambling? Are you out gambling with cows? And that's another, I mean, it's just something for you to think about today as we lay Bob Crushell to rest. Is the restaurateurs is the most important thing in your community, and when you lose that, you lose a whole lot. And then we have a whole staff there that is sitting there who live, and I mean, in the restaurant business, we're going to say it, a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. Well, we've got room to absorb some of those employees if they choose. If things don't,
I do not wish to poach their people that cook steaks at Crushell's.
Yeah, I know.
But if you're looking for a job, I'm opening a steakhouse. But I just think about for a moment that what you have in time is the evolution of staff members. It's like, for instance, I was talking to you about seasoned wait staff.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some people that have grown up in this business who are good at this business, and they now work as doctors and lawyers, and they work their way through college. But as a lawyer, that cannot be, I mean, it's satisfying when you in your community and you do whatever a lawyer does, wins or loses in court. They're basically among themselves and they go in and do their thing. But I mean, the real thing is a lot of those people got their personality and learned the people they noted as a server in college or a server right out of college when they weren't making any money. And those people, we need to find those lawyers that want to come and be servers.
Okay.
To connect them back to the community. Same for the politician.
Yeah.
The politician, you need to come out and wait a table. I mean, what better way
to build a relationship with
the community? Because you all, too bad you're regulating restaurants and people like that, and you lose it in the bureaucracy of what goes on in the world. But the restaurateur is the person that feeds you. They're the ones that, as you grow up, they take the place of your childhood. It's like your parents teach you and hand you off from them feeding you and grandma feeding you and all of this to the restaurateur, so you will survive in life.
That's true.
Eating good food. Have you ever looked at it like that? I mean, I have an epiphany.
Ricky Gray says it's community.
And it's all about gathering. And that's why this morning when I was riding down the road and talking to Big Buck, he's going, I understand that a few of us deer have to sacrifice to make deer sausage.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there making deer sausage that suck. I think of them as the politicians, the ones who make bad deer sausage.
Yeah.
But once you learn to make good deer sausage, you will be remembered and loved forever because you took care of the community.
And you were a stabilizer for that community.
Stabilizer, and you become a staple in the community.
That's right.
Used to you'd go to church, but nobody does that anymore. They just don't go. They don't do what they're supposed to do. So the last person that can connect you to the community is the local restaurant owner and businessman.
Or woman.
You. And I guess you're thinking about Sally Struthers on a day like today, as Meathead was cremated yesterday. But anyway, we're not going to get into the All in the Family saga. But anyway, it's just something that's on my mind.
Yes.
That came across my mind in an epiphany last night as you handed me the menu. I said, look, we need a menu for the steakhouse that's open tomorrow night. No problem. But I was looking at the prices of what we charged at the Tomahawk and what we got to charge now.
Yeah.
And I'm going, like, for instance, the Tomahawk, you could get steak and shrimp.
Could had
for $29.95. Steak and shrimp.
Not today. It's crazy.
We just got to fix it. Yeah, I know what's going on. I got this.
All right.
Not today.
This is Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie.
It's crazy.
And we'll be back in a moment. Right here. Almost here. Almost right here on WYAB. And we'll be back in a moment. Right here. Oh, almost here. Almost.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50-plus tequilas, 30-plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
What are people saying about Tom's Fried Pies in Richland?
Tom's Fried Pies. And I made the mistake. I ordered one pie.
I figured, you know what? I'll try Tex-Mex. It was so good. Man, second go around, I ate the pecan pie. You will need a meat pie and a dessert one. Get both because they are off the hook.
I went to Tom's Fried Pies today, and I'm going back. I tried the taco one, really good. When I go back, I'll bring some home.
Tom'sFriedPies.com.
Venable Glass is your local glass expert, offering residential, automotive, and commercial glass. Venable Glass can do it all. What sets Venable Glass apart from the rest? Unmatched reliability and customer service. Don't forget, tell your insurance company that you want to use Venable Glass. And remember, you do have a choice. Let Venable Glass work hard to earn your business. Call Venable's Ridgeland or Brandon locations today for a free estimate or visit venableglass.com.
For over 15 years, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for your auto repair and maintenance needs. From brake repair to placement to radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, and AC water pumps, and more, A1 will get your vehicle back up and running and on the road and in a timely manner. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, and rings and pinions. Call today to set up an appointment, or if you got questions, at 601-939-1060. A1 Gear and Auto, your hometown vehicle specialist.
Looking for the sweetest spot in Mississippi? Well, bring the whole family to Mississippi Candy Company. From gummies and nostalgic candies to rich chocolate and creamy Hershey's ice cream, there's a treat for everyone at Mississippi Candy Company. Enjoy freshly made, flavor-packed popcorn, even tasty lunch specials featuring their signature smash burger. Folks, they're to die for. Grandparents, bring your grandkids in today to Mississippi Candy Company, where every visit is a delight. Located 102 D's Drive, Gluckstadt, and also find them on Facebook.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
If you had an accident and had your vehicle repaired at the insurance company preferred shop, you might consider calling Clinton Body Shop to schedule a post-repair inspection. 5 of the last 6 cars we inspected were bought back by the insurer or repair shop due to unsafe repairs. Your family's safety and your investment are at risk. You may have a diminished value claim due to repairs. Did your insurance company mention that? In Clinton and in Richland, we work for you. We take pride in perfection.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It's a frosty morning, and you're tiptoeing through the tulips with the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Dawn McKenzie. And, of course, this is a great show. And when you tiptoe through the tulips this morning, they're crunchy.
They're kind of cold out there.
And somebody just said Harrison's party is at it's not there. They're having Harrison's party because I can't say that on the radio. They're having Harrison's retirement party at Willie B's on New Year's Eve. That's an iconic, not his party that's being promoted. Okay.
Yeah.
I find that interesting.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm in the parking lot looking at these buildings. I didn't know you were getting a new location.
Some people just can't stay in their own lane, can they?
Never mind. I'm looking at this big sign that says Acme Pizza. I didn't know you were opening a new location, Chip. No, you're just somebody in the restaurant business that's walking around taking pictures in somebody else's parking lot. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
Never mind. There's limousines out there and 15, 20 cars. And then, of course, people walking in and out happy from dining.
Yes.
I scoff at you. I laugh at you. You entertain me. And you have no power over me. Y'all, that's a cryptid message on the radio, and I just hate to go there. But anyway.
So let's say good morning to these fine people that are listening to us and watching us today.
Yeah.
So good morning to all the people in Radio Land that cannot see us on Facebook.
Right.
And here are the ones that are on Facebook: Lloyd Travis, Shane Easley, Jeff Reynolds, Jeannie Halford, Will Brown, Jolynn, J.C. Duncan, Ricky Gray, Roger Dodger, Debbie Bragansky, and my mother, Helen Wilson McKenzie, that's all the way in the glory land of Stark Vegas this morning.
Which, of course, she sent me a message.
She did?
Yeah, you saw it. It says, I'd rather look at you, Chip, than her. I've looked at her all
Says
my life.
no one.
Yeah. Also, Adam Lambert checking in, Ryan Glass, Noel Blackman. And it just goes on and on and on. And I'm glad you're all here.
Yeah.
And that's just something we need to think about, is all that. And then, of course, this is the greatest radio show in all of America. And we have the greatest sponsors in all of America. And if you would like to sponsor our program, you could be just like the Cressley Agency, right?
That's right. Just like Cressley Pierce with Pierce Professional Agency. He specializes in long-term health care plans, retirement plans, and you can visit him at madisonplans.com.
There you go. And of course, we can do you a good job. Just become a sponsor on our show. Look, I think it's like what, $150 a week, or I think you can even get it for $75 a week in January.
There's one thing that I learned in 2025, and that radio does sell.
Yeah.
Radio makes your business.
What other thing you learned in 2025 is your ex-step-son-in-law is the sexiest thing on the radio.
Oh, Lord, you got me sounding like
snorted.
You got me sounding like a pig over here. Hey, look.
And we own a restaurant. So,
yeah.
Come on in, act like a pig, eat a steak. Dawn said so. That was her endorsement.
Pig. So, also today, Russell McGuffey, our dear friend, Russell McGuffey, lays his father to rest. And we want to send out our condolences to him and his family.
Yes, and it's important, and then a lot of people know him, and a lot of you also know that if you don't think you know him, he's in the band Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guitar player.
Yeah,
he plays that guitar.
He gets it too, man.
And he can pick it. He can pick it like you pick your nose.
You pick your nose.
No, people can't see you picking yours. I don't.
I don't pick my nose, Chip.
Okay, whatever you say.
I blow.
Okay.
I blow my nose.
Okay.
Do we need to take another break?
You're just so scared that you're going to say the wrong thing in front of me, and I'm going to say something bad.
Yeah, because you would.
Well, yeah.
Because nothing.
It was just like
nothing.
You and I and Tim yesterday at the Waffle House eating pancakes. And they weren't pancakes; they were waffles
with holes in. Well, they were pancakes with holes in them.
So they're waffles.
Yeah,
that's what they call them. It's waffles.
Okay.
The place is called Waffle House, not Pancake House.
Mm-hmm. I know you're.
And you of course got the one with the pecans.
Yep.
The nuts. And then Tim got it without nuts, and of course he is a nut. So I thought that was funny that the crazy person didn't get one with nuts, and the one that did. You see, that's what I was trying to explain to y'all yesterday.
I got you.
Y'all don't listen.
We're not smart as you.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting the truth. It's not that often that women admit the truth about the people that are their business partners.
We just know how to pick you up, how to prop you up.
Well, y'all make me work 48 hours a day. I love it.
You flap jaws. You don't work. You talk. You talk from the moment you wake up to the moment you wake up.
Because so you're filling out government paperwork. You think that just because I've run for office, I'm the smartest person in the government? That means I'm stupid because I'm running for the government. And you go, oh, Chip, he's running for mayor. He surely can fill out this form. It says, and on the form, it just says, are you Republican or Democrat? And do you have $10? And that's what it takes to start the campaign. $10. $10. Unless you're, of course, a Democrat. And then they'll give you like a government program to where you can get your $10 from the government and a government phone.
It takes no dollars.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
It takes no dollars.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
For decades, you've known the name Martin's for good times, great food, and the best live music. Now that's happening at 2 locations, downtown Jackson and Livingston. Check the websites, martinslivingstonms.com and martinsdowntownjxn.com for the many special events and live music lineups. You can chill with friends on the big patio at the Livingston location and enjoy the Blue Plate lunches and nightly drink specials. Martin's, downtown and Livingston.
Grizz Nation, your Memphis Grizzlies are back home on Tuesday, December 30th at 7 p.m. to take on an Eastern Conference foe in the Philadelphia 76ers. Get to FedEx Forum early to get your Memphis Grizzlies superhero lunchbox featuring Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. Visit grizzlies.com/tickets to secure your place today or go to the FedEx Forum box office in Memphis.
CBS News Brief. President Trump has confirmed the U.S. hit a dock site in Venezuela where they said boats were loaded with drugs. CBS's Ed O'Keefe reports.
The president didn't say exactly where or when the strike happened, and neither has the Pentagon. He also declined to confirm reports the CIA carried out the strike.
The president has a warning for Iran following reports it is rebuilding its nuclear program.
If it's confirmed, look, they know the consequences. Consequences will be very powerful. Maybe more powerful than the last time.
Trump says the last time the U.S. military obliterated several nuclear sites. Brian Cole makes his first court appearance today, answering to charges of placing 2 pipe bombs on Capitol Hill the night before the January 6th attack.
Prosecutors are arguing that he's confessed to this already during a multi-hour lengthy interview with FBI agents.
That's CBS's Scott McFarland. CBS News Brief. I'm Linda Kenyon.
This copy machine has me so frustrated. I could just body slam it.
Whoa there, leave the body slamming to the pros and leave superior high quality office tech to the experts at Advantage Business Systems, brother.
Woo! Get it!
Never body slam your copy machine again. Visit absms.com. Advantage Business Systems, laying the smackdown on bad tech.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in to experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, experience counts, and the Rusty Healy Agency has been serving Madison and the rest of the Jackson Metro for over 35 years. Local agent Landon Thompson is keeping that trusted tradition going strong. As a local independent agent, he's not locked into one provider. The Rusty Healy Agency can shop the top insurance companies to find the best fit for you. And everyone knows that the Rusty Healy Agency and Landon Thompson offer top quality local customer service. Contact Landon today at 601-856-3681.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the most important show in America, heard all around the world, and even in some of the other southern states.
Other southern states?
Yeah, exactly. Like Russia. But anyway, I'm looking at Mitch Tyner online. He is saying good morning from Charlotte, South Carolina, getting ready for the 2026 Polar Plunge on Sullivan's Island. That is a tradition.
Mitch, you're not thick enough for that.
Well, no, I got a plan.
You
I got
do?
a plan. Mitch is on special assignment. He was out at the restaurant the other day having a Acme Pizza inside the Acme Pizza part of the boardwalk there at Beethoven's Boardwalk. and with the place everybody is going to be talking about soon. And of course, on National Chip Matthews Day, January 10th, we have Lukenbaugh playing at the building. Shut up.
I had that was supposed to be a birthday surprise for you.
But hold on. Let's
you
get
wasn't
back.
supposed to know about that.
Okay, well, let's get back to the polar plunge here. I think on this assignment, just for next year, unless he wants to get back, he can still get back this year because it's not next year yet, right?
Yeah, right.
He can come on back and we can do like downtown Jackson, they drop the catfish. Well, we can do the Beethoven's plunge and Mitch can lead the way into the reservoir.
Absolutely. That's a fabulous idea.
Reservoir.
Well, look, you got our office all dressed up like Christmas. You're a week behind Christmas, and you look like a freaking Ghostbuster sitting over there.
Have you been?
I mean, what is in your mind
You
today?
have not stayed overnight in the building, have you? It's spooky in there. I got hit.
There's some ghost in there. You've been ghost busting.
Yes. But Mitch thinks that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So Mitch Tyner polar plunge at Beethoven's. It sounds like it's going down. This New Year's Eve. Into the reservoir. Well, he's got time to get back. He goes to South Carolina on his private jet.
I know, but
he says
this is for 2026 polar plunge. That means he's going to do it in 2026. That means he's in South Carolina for the duration of the new year. Isn't that what that means?
It's what it sounds like.
Okay.
You're just so smart. That's why you're here.
Well, I know. I have to keep you.
You're just so
I
smart.
have to keep
I'm
you in
only here
line.
because I'm beautiful and dumb. You're here because you're smart. And you got into the restaurant business and said, Chip, we got to do 107 people a day in order to make money. Yes. Isn't that great to have a goal?
Yeah. Yeah. But so Lukenbach's coming
Right.
January 10th.
And then you have House Money
Yeah.
the following week.
Okay.
And then the people that I've been talking to, made it an annual Beethoven event. Yep. Jumping in Atlantic on the 1st. I'm not going to Atlantic on the 1st. We're going to jump into the reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
Reservoir. It's French.
Yeah. But we're not French. We're Americans. And
Beethoven.
by God, I'm going to speak American. I'm going to speak me some Southern American. I'm America.
America.
I'm American.
America.
We're going to be Southerners.
We're going to be Southern Dixie. I'm from Dixie.
Yeah. Way down
We need
south.
to hire a waitress that's named Dixie.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to
Well,
rename
look,
somebody.
We give everybody nicknames anyway. So.
So if somebody gets the next person that gets hired at our restaurant, their name will be Dixie.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we need a flow
And an Alice.
and an Alice.
Yes.
Oh,
How
I was
much
fixing
fun
to
would
say
that
who
would
the
be?
blank is Alice. I was fixing. I've been listening. But anyway, it is the Chip Matthews Show. She is Dawn McKenzie, and we are going to get back to actually talking about some politicians, especially in the new year. And I saw a big thing where they were all talking about the upcoming session, which is only a week away.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a week away? I mean, because it won't be on the 1st, because the sports gaming people, think about that.
What?
Think about that for just a moment. Thinking about lobbyists and crazy people, me and politicians, what they're going to do. Good morning, Wendell Ladner. Ole Miss keeps advancing in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That means technically Ole Miss has enough money to buy great players, right?
Right.
Okay. Because that's the way it works now in the NIL. So, as the Rebels advance to New Orleans, like last year, Jason White and a group of people went down for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
How many people will sports betting be taking down to watch the Ole Miss game this week? How many are already there?
That's right.
Spend a week in New Orleans with the sports bettors,
Yeah.
lobbyists.
Yep.
So we'll get sports betting in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, they're not going to vote on it until we win our championship.
Yeah.
So that means the sports betting lobbyists have to put more money into the Ole Miss Rebels to make sure that they win in order to win in the long run with their gambling.
Yeah.
And they'll be so it's already a safe bet now to pick that Ole Miss will win a national championship this year because the lobbyists and thank you to the politicians who have taken their time making a decision. You have made us national champions already because we're good. It's inevitable. We need sport. They need sports betting,
mm-hmm.
and the political mob and the real mob run hand in hand together.
Yeah.
So we will win because they will make sure we win in order to get sport. That's probably on the table. We need it for Mississippi. We need to win the whole thing. So we're going to put out the money, make sure we have the players.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin's a problem. We'll get him out of here. We'll put the people that really are in charge at Ole Miss in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go win a national championship, and we will make sure and pay for it to make sure that it occurs.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, it sounds like a political plan, doesn't it? So this weekend, when y'all take out New Year's, well, I can't go this week because we're opening the restaurant.
We've already opened a restaurant.
Well, yeah, but it's been soft. It's fixing to be super big.
Okay.
Super big.
Mm-hmm.
And you can come on out today at 4:00 and have a cocktail with us while we still and watch Dawn clean up the building.
Excuse me?
Because we're still hiring a staff. And you can show your entrepreneurial spirit as y'all ought to see her try to sweep. She can't sweep. Helen,
it fits your hands. The broom.
Who cleaned up around your house? When I was growing up as kids, I got video. I'd rather not video, Super 8 video.
Yeah.
Super 8 film.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother filmed everything. She's got me making up the bed on video at 5.
Yeah.
Sweeping and working in the yard. Back when parents made sure
you knew how to do chores.
You knew how to do it. And they filmed it to make sure that there would be actual things. Do we have any reservations for the steakhouse? Timothy Jenkins, you got to work. You don't need a reservation.
You might need to reserve this jumpsuit he's got on of yours over here.
He can't see me.
Why can't he?
I'm wearing camouflage.
I know you're invisible.
I'm invisible.
So we are taking reservations for the steakhouse for New Year's dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And look, all of you, and just go ahead and we'll say this. Although we're opening up the Fork and Flame right there on the Beethoven's Boardwalk, all your reservations in the locally owned restaurants in Jackson, they're all taking reservations.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you go eat in a local restaurant. As once again, I'd say Fred Cerami come up on the screen.
Good morning, Fred.
And he's going to Bob Crishel's funeral today.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I remind everybody how important the local restaurateur is. I mean, that place will be packed, and there will be people that can't make it today, and this, that, and the other, because we're going to be on the radio, and we can't go.
Right.
We wish you could be there, and we'll be there in spirit. But the reality is the local restaurateur is the only real person you know in the city. That is the real politician in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and like Tico's over there, that's where the politics happens.
That's right.
You know? Come on in and get a bourbon and a steak.
Timothy says, I just saw my jumpsuit.
Okay. So, yeah, he has to put on special glasses in order to see me because I'm wearing camouflage. You know, and that's something else about the camouflage. When I put it on this morning to see if I could wear this outfit, I put it on and I went, this is probably the first time in my entire life. I'm from Mississippi, and this is the first time in my entire life I have ever wore camouflage.
You're not a true Southerner if you ever wore a stitch of camouflage.
Deer ain't scared of me when I go in the woods. They say, we've seen him shoot. We ain't running. Hey,
are you planning on wearing that attire to Waffle House in a minute?
Nobody will see me.
So why exactly do we have this on? Because it's cold outside.
We can't sing that song. That's illegal. That's wrong. But anyway, as you think today about people, remember everybody in the local restaurant business. And if you are going out to dine this New Year's Eve and you don't have a lobbyist paying for it,
Yeah.
in New Orleans as you get ready to go to the Ole Miss game, think about your local people and in the restaurant business, and they will take care of you, because those are the restaurant people that really care about you. And and when you think of the Bob Crushels and the Bill Lathams, we lost a lot of great restaurateurs this week. I mean, this year.
And the great thing about Acme Pizza is all the ingredients are fresh that goes on those pizzas.
I wouldn't turn this into a Acme Pizza commercial.
Well, I'm just saying they're all fresh, and that's impressive.
And you thought I was lying all these for the last 3 years? You know, that was a little pizza joint that we opened up that wasn't supposed to make it. It's just, and this guy that wanted to be a part of mine, he says, I read a book. You're not doing it right. I said, you ain't gonna be my partner. If you're coming in the restaurant business because you read a book, that means you're just a card carrying idiot. Yeah. But anyway, I read a book. I read a book. You know, it's great to be free. But anyway, y'all go out and eat in a restaurant that you know somebody. Let's say here's a Ricky Gray experience. Last time me and Mike went, it was an amazing experience. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Very personal, very friendly environment, and great pizza.
And when you go,
that's what we want to represent.
And it's just like going in. Everybody talks about Bob Crushels. They're nervous that they won't be able to get that great pizza. I talked to Mitch Tyner. Mitch Tyner had a program that he was working with Bob Crushel. He says, I want you to move the interior of your entire restaurant to Canton. And he was talking with him and working a deal, because you're trying to save something. Because look, if Crushell's closes, which I don't know what the plan is, I know they're going to be open all of January. Okay. And they'll be open New Year's Eve, and you need to go in there because those servers and those waiters and those people need their job and need to do what they do. And hopefully something will happen. You don't know what will happen, if the restaurant will stay forever or go away, or another family member will take over.
Right.
But the reality is, that's the last thing on Highway 80 on that end. And as these iconic places go away, or the restaurateurs and people pass away, you lose a little piece of history.
Yeah.
And when you think of like Dennery's, which was downtown, that Andy Gibson tore down, but it had been closed for a while because it just wasn't safe in Jackson. And I think of all the places I went to, LaFleur's growing up, and Morrison's and all of that.
What's that song? They tore it down to build up a parking lot. Yep.
That is, hold on, Joni Mitchell.
Is that who that is?
Big Yellow Taxi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's enough. She's crying now because she's going, I'm going to miss that steak. No, they're going to be there. So be there this month, and we'll see what happens with with that restaurant. But you've got to support the local restaurants, especially going into the holiday season. And you got to support local radio. This is a real local radio station. I know the other one acts like they are. But when was the last time they did anything for you?
That's right.
Okay.
Acts like they
are. All they do is take they take your tax dollars every day, and try to form your opinion. We'll be back with more right here on the Real Radio Station, WYAB, in the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie. We'll be back with more right here on the Real Radio Station, WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Get the hell out of your life. And now you can get twice as much Get the Hell Out of Your Life every week on WYAB. Join Ron Myers every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. as he brings you stories of inspiration, interviewing guests who have successfully gotten the hell out of their life by finding Jesus. So start your weekend off right at 7 a.m. on 103.9 WYAB. The new day and time for Get the Hell Out of Your Life.
Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
Efficient and trouble-free payroll processing is crucial to a business's success, and a lot of businesses are struggling with it. PeopleLease, a local payroll provider, not only offers top-of-the-line software, but also provides on-demand payroll support services. With PeopleLease, you're never on your own at every step of your payroll process. PeopleLease has the expertise in managing payroll challenges and will work hard to understand your business and employees. That's what makes PeopleLease the perfect choice for you and your business. Learn more online at peoplelease.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
I'm Laura Knight with Pro-Life Mississippi. As we celebrate the precious gift of life during this season, we want you to join us for an incredible night of music benefiting Pro-Life Mississippi. At Celebrating Life 2026, the Murphys Group and the Jason Levens Band will lead us in songs of praise, along with a special performance by Ballet Magnificat. Your ticket to this musical event provides essential support to the ministry of Pro-Life Mississippi as we offer hope and healing to families across our state. Join us in Celebrating Life 2026 on Friday, January the 23rd in Jackson. To reserve your seat, visit prolifems.org. From all of us at Pro-Life Mississippi, thank you so much for your support and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard around the world and all over the radio, and again at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Well, that means today we come back at 9 o'clock for part 2, round 2, to tell you everything that you missed. And then, of course, Matt was asking me, that's the station big guy. He's like the big guy. If you ever watch WKRP, he's the big guy.
He's the big guy.
He said, how many shows will you be doing reruns of this week? I said,
9.
The world doesn't live on reruns. So
But
the Chip
wait.
Matthews Show won't be a rerun. But it's okay to watch reruns of the Andy Griffith Show.
That's right.
Okay. Good morning, Gayla Dodd. She says, good morning and God bless everyone.
Aw,
yes. Also, I see Michelle. That's a new one. Michelle Goforth, Sherry Goodman, Denise Goebel, Timothy Jenkins. I saw the Michelle who's
Dickerson. Yeah, she's so beautiful. She came out to see Velcro pygmies.
The Velcro.
On the Scoobies.
On the Scooby live water stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. But anyway, one thing, those people that are going 10 o'clock this morning, Bob Chrisell's memorial service.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you leave there, pick up the phone and call Chrisell's or any other local restaurant and make a reservation for New Year's Eve, period.
Yep.
And then on New Year's Day, because all the politicians that are elected state officials will be out of town because they're all being paid by the lobbyists to go to the Ole Miss game in New Orleans. It goes right down the road. It's just a tank of gas and a room and some strippers and some. Oh, it's not going to be like that. But anyway,
Stop it.
Stop it. Okay. The Clay Edwards Show is next. Clay came out to the restaurant yesterday with Fred Shanks. They
Okay.
were walking around. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Too busy pricing steaks.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all back in the morning. Clay is next right here on WYAB. Back at 9.
Bye.